once again, second intermission, you have the discussion with them, and then they come out and get 2 goals shorthanded within 2 minutes.
Yeah, not good.
What kind of happened in those 2 shorthanded goals? What broke down?
We stopped skating, stopped hunting the puck, and then up in the back of our net.
We think we talked the last game about sort of the massive mistakes, and that's still creeping up here. Like, just what's got to happen that doesn't happen anymore?
Yeah, we got to learn from this, and I think it's got to come in from that within the room. We have to understand and learn what it takes to win in this league, and we don't know what it takes to win in this league.
Guys keep saying, like, we're going to learn from this. I mean, how do you learn from this? Obviously, the messaging, I'm sure, is positive. But what steps do you need to see them learning this? They say it all the time, but what actions speak louder than words sometimes.
Yeah, you got to see it do it consistently, and we don't do anything consistently enough, individually or as a group.
Do you feel like sometimes, we ask you every time, is it mental? Like, is it just guys thinking, okay, a little bit too much? They're thinking the right things, but sometimes their feet don't match their brain kind of thing?
Yeah, I have to ask them. I don't know.
How much do you credit the other team just turning it on in the third period, like a team like
Yeah,
Vegas?
it's a good team, right? We knew they were going to come. Stanley Cup team that's going to be there at the end again, but we can't afford to do that in this type of game. First 2 periods we had her going in there pretty good. Second period I liked a lot. For whatever reason we get away from it.
So Coach Wenberg was on that penalty kill right at the start of the third, and then he drew the penalty. What was the thought of leaving him right after that shift on that face-off?
He's on that power play unit.
Especially frustrating that you got another loud crowd in the building tonight, another big crowd, and just not getting over that hump. Is that part of the frustration here?
Yeah, extremely frustrating. I think our fans deserve a lot more than that. We should be winning these hockey games. We have leads. When we play together, when we play the right way, with our structure and with our effort, I think we put teams on their heels, and we play some pretty good hockey. But again, we don't do it consistently enough, and we're going to keep getting this result until we do it.
Did you like what you saw from the celebrating line? Is that something you might keep together for tomorrow?
Yeah, I know we'll have to go back and look at it. I think offensively they do some good things. But what we're trying to build here is winning habits, foundation habits to win in this league. And you see organizations up and down this league that are still struggling with their young players to figure out what it takes to win. And it needs to start now. It can't start in 2-3 years. It needs to start now. That is a message with our group, with our younger players, with our older players. The winning foundational habits that you need to play with in this league to win, it's pretty simple and pretty direct. And if we don't do that, this is going to be a long process, and we don't want it to be a long process.
Is Maduro maybe fall into that category? What did you think it is?
I thought he was good tonight. That was one of our best team men tonight.
So would you just say that it's not translating what you're saying during the second intermission?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that. I think, again, it goes back to inconsistent of what we're doing.
Did you need more from Georgiev tonight?
No, I thought he made some good saves when we needed him to. I'd have to go back and he'd have to look at it, but he was fine tonight.
I think Timothy Lundgren had a bit of a tough one, and especially with that, I think it was the first shorthanded goal where he laid down. Just what do you want to see from him, I guess, limiting those big mistakes?
Yeah, he's got to be more consistent. First 2 periods I thought he was solid. He's got to be more consistent.
Is it important to have a game right away the following day to make up for this?
Find out tomorrow. Good. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.